babies. We hear a lot from moms in our class or outside the class that, you know, hips and low back are tender all the time after having your little one or even while you're expecting. So we wanted to give you a few stretches that you can use to kind of work out some of the tightness in those areas so that hopefully they can feel a little bit better. Because sometimes, you know, you're going about your busy day, carrying little ones, carrying car seats, carrying groceries, all of this stuff that just adds all this extra weight and pressure in your body, and you want to relieve a little bit of that as you go through your day. So my first step is take a break. Like, you're allowed to sit in a chair. I totally give you permission to just sit down and take a break, because sometimes those muscles just need to rest a little bit. They just need to, you know, take a load off. So when your husband comes home or your significant other and your feet are up and you're taking a break, just be like, Thamo said, it's okay, I'm allowed to take a break. The next one I want to give you is a little stretch for sort of the outside edge of the hip where the IT band wraps around. You can cross the feet and then put a little pressure into that outside hip. So whichever leg is on top, lean that pressure over to that hip a little bit so you get that stretch on the outside. Depending on how tight you are or where you're tight, you may have to kind of play around with finding that spot where you feel that stretch. We're not trying to like lean way over and do any super crazy yoga-y moves. We're just trying to put a little bit of extra pressure into that. And you can massage it. Massaging is great because it helps to bring some blood flow there. It helps to bring some healing there. So just give it a little attention. The other one that we use in class is a bit more of like a calf and hamstring stretch, but it does sort of stretch all the way up around the back of the hip. So what you can do is put your heel down onto the floor and flex your toes up, especially if you get leg cramps still at night, and if you're expecting, leg cramps are definitely a thing that a lot of us experience. Pointing the toe can make it worse. So flex the foot back, draw your toes back towards your body, and then sit into that a little bit. And you can start to feel, as soon as you come down, you can start to feel the hamstring stretching, the calf stretching along the back of the leg. If you're not baby wearing, you can bend over a little bit more into it and help to draw that stretch up around the back of the hip. You can massage the back of the hip. If you have baby in the carrier and you're trying to do this at the same time, try not to bend over too far, because that can actually start to put more strain on your lower back because of this added weight in the front. So sit down more instead of bending forward more. And again, play around with it, see how it feels. So make sure as you're doing those stretches that you're looking for the first edge of the stretch, which is sort of a weird cue and hard to understand. You're not trying to aim for like a, look how flexible I am, I can do all this craziness. And you're not trying to get like that deep, super crazy stretch that you might have done well before you had kids if you were into yoga and stretching things like that. You're just trying to find that spot where you first feel, where you first notice some stretching happening. It's better to do those stretches gently because of the relaxin that's in your body that's making those ligaments, those tendons a little bit more stretchy than they might otherwise be. They're not like elastic bands. If you overstretch them, they won't come back all the way. So finding the first edge of the stretch, giving yourself those little breaks so that your body can be stronger, longer. Take care.
Salsa, baby!